Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Alrighty then. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get to it. We're going to get through our checklist here this morning. We've got data feed connections are up and going. A couple minutes late here. It's 9:08, so still about 22 minutes till the U.S. Open. Let's go. Let's get. Let me check the real-time protection. Make sure that's turned off. Got it. Going through my hardware list here. IQ software is running. Excellent. And let's see. Day of the week. Wednesday. We are midweek here. Potential FOMC. We'll pull up the news here. I think that's next on our list here. Time of day. We just talked about that. Yes, let's launch our news here this morning. I'm going to refresh thefinancialjuice.com. And looking at the list there on the top left. Breaking US PPI year-over-year actual 6% forecast 4.8 previous 4.4 revised 4.3. PPI numbers came out there this morning at 8:30. Big news event there earlier about 30 minutes ago. Look through the rest of the list here for the day. After 8. Looks like you guys see Financial Juice kind of looks like they're kind of out of order there this morning. Okay, anyway, 8:30, then we've got 10:30. I was looking, it's like, where's the 10? It's not there. Okay, so we've got 10:30. No 10 a.m. Interesting. So a Wednesday with no 10 a.m. news. We have 10:30 crude oil inventories. I think with all the stuff going on in Iran and those directly impacting that there could be some movement there around 10:30 around that area. Okay, so yeah, clear morning here. So should be all technicals here this morning. So let's get through the technicals here. No FOMC, holidays, no earnings. Don't have to worry about that till the afternoon. Gears currently on the 5s. That's looking still looking pretty good here. I don't need to adjust for that. Beautiful Enigma off of the bottom here on that up move. That Enigma move has called about 268 ticks there. And let's go to the next one here. Contract dates. We're not close to rollover right now. Volatility is high. That's that VIX check there. And we've had big moves. Big moves. Cadence wise, another big day yesterday. Multiple days of big numbers. I don't want to give it back. So I'm going to be extra cautious again here this morning into my trading. Wave ranges 43 locked in at the beginning of the week. We do the optimizations for you at the beginning of the week to make sure we are in tune with the markets. If you've not been through those videos on how we stay in tune with the markets, if you're wondering like, well, how does our room do so well? The markets are continuously changing. We have an optimization process that adjusts our numbers based on what's coming into current markets, the current market conditions. Let me get the chat here on screen. And we post that in a grid on Sunday nights. And if you're looking for that, if you're a premium member, it's easiest to find it in the premium chat. You do kind of have to dig for it if you're in the public area, but it is there on Sunday evening. If you are in a 2-week free trial with us, you will still get access to those as well. Pop out chat here. Got it. Okay. ATMs, we're good there. MACV Ultimate is on. Just check that. Speedometer. Currently, yeah, it's slow pre-market. Audio box, I hear it clacking. Yes. P&L cadence, we just talked about that. I'm going to be extra cautious here today. Multiple big move days so far. So cadence-wise, we are prepping and ready for potential difficulty at any moment. Distractions wise, no distractions here this morning. Ready to rock and roll. NT8 sound. I think everything is good there on that. Music double check there. Love it. All right. Good morning, Douglas. Great to see you. Let's take a look here at the nerd. Remember, the nerd is the MACV Ultimate, putting us in the direction of the all 4 correlated instruments. Good idea to be in that direction, or know when it shifts. People are a little bit confused by that. I had a conversation with somebody yesterday to help them understand that you're also looking for a shift here. If this shifts, that can be a big deal, especially in the direction of one of the items that we need to pull over right now. We're going to go check our tide wave visualizer. So the tide right now, I'll show you guys how we do this. Tide is green. Wave is red. Keep that up here in the corner of my eye here. That tells me I'll be able to take trades in both directions. I am a bear side player. And let's pull this over to check this out. So how do we get that on the tide? Very simple way to do it. Look right here. See the dashed lines to the upside? This will automatically, in our system, will automatically plot for you and give you the colors. So that regression channel scenario, auto regression channel drawn for you, color coded, green, and then here is the wave. So 2 of those time frames, we have the tide up, the wave coming down, and when those are together, we really don't want to trade against those. Now again, markets can shift at any given moment, but they will oftentimes kind of tip their hand to you when that's happening with speed. Usually there will be a speed shift, and you'll see it. We'll just look for our play setups. Speaking of our play setups, make sure you get one of our cheat sheets here. Got you covered right there. Cheat sheet 1, cheat sheet 2. Check those out. Don't forget about our order of operations. We're using 5 time frames, reading top left to bottom right, or in a 3 chart layout if you want to use what we call the flag layout there, plus the MACV Ultimate with the nerd. You could be okay in a layout like that as well. We try to simplify things, try to simplify the trading, make it consistent. Speaking of consistent, I want to standard op here, standard operating procedures. I'm going to be looking for 5 trades within 5 trades. I want to hit winner, winner, chicken dinner. Love the first 2 to be a winner, and then start looking for my bonus. I don't have to take all 5 trades. In fact, it is just you have 5 opportunities to walk away with 2. That's the way I approach it. You can approach it how you want. You want to do more or less, it's up to you. I would suggest, though, to understand the whys behind the standard operating procedures and the directions that I kind of talk about. This is, remember, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm out here teaching my younger self, if I were to start all over, what I would be telling myself. And if you want to take that advice, great. If not, that's okay too. I'm going to put my 7s in my eyesight here. This guy, I'm gonna put him right here. Yeah, we got an interesting area right here on the 7s. We've got a double cross, a 7-1-4-6 split at the open and high of day. So closed at high of day yesterday, looks like. Gonna be an interesting area. Right around the open, sitting there at the nope. We'll see what sets up here this morning. 9:18, about 12 minutes to the U.S. Open, and let's see, the current cadence is at 515.4. Launched that. We've got full auto turned on across the boards, across 6 instruments there. We'll go over that more so on Friday. And let me, for the new folks, let me play this here real quick and take a sip of coffee here. This is a quick summary on how we run things here this morning. If you are brand new, Mentorship Monday. Mondays are the days you definitely don't want to miss. We'll be sitting there talking about all of the kind of getting started type of stuff and all of that. Here we go.
Our daily live streams start with Mentorship Mondays, where we bring you algorithmic trading, interactive mentoring, and your questions are answered live. Get hands-on learning with these quant trading tools engineered to give you an unfair edge over other traders who don't have ALGO box on their trade stations. Discover the power of predictive auto harmonics. Utilize trading robots to quantify and react even in fast market conditions. Learn all our quant trading strategies such as the DCDM, HMD, and the dynamic game-changing order flow system, the Alpha Omega. Empower your trading with Flowmaster's advanced real-time audio and visual order flow analysis features. Detect the market mover's trading activity and take action with cutting-edge tools like AudioBox for live digital pit noise that audibly reveals the size and speed of the big players on the tape in real time. Use the Delta Flagging Pro to ready up your next precision entry and the Supreme Flowmaster Enigma for unrivaled, actionable trade opportunities. Got questions? Get them answered live. Whether you're new to AlgoBox or an advanced trader, you'll gain valuable, unique takeaways in every live trading stream session. Dive into structured quant training. Access our free trade room and free community tools. Test your knowledge in the AlgoBox Academy with tests and quizzes. Add the AlgoBox Edge to your trading arsenal and harness the power of our algorithmic strategies. Your success is our mission. Subscribe now and make every Monday a game changer with Mentorship Mondays. See you on the stream. Download your 2-week free trial and use our community tools at algoboxpro.com.
All right, no, I do see that. Thank you guys for letting me know. It looks like MacV Ultimate. Going to get that going here this morning. Gonna log into the server here, so give me a moment while I'm getting that going there, giving that a kickstart on the old server over there. Yeah, I see that. Sorry about that. Trader Joe, thank you for that. MacV is stuck at 3:08 a.m. Yeah, it's coming back online right now. One moment.
Double Delta NQ on the 7th.
All right, let me check that now. Let's see. It should be cranking again here. There we go. Okay, back on. There we go. Let me check a couple of these other services here real quick. Discord bot services as well. All right. Yeah, look like the Discord bot services were offline, and those are back up and going now.
Fib.NQ on the 7th.
All right, let's get back to things.
Divergence down NQ on the 9. Divergence down NQ on the 43.
Hey, Trader Joe. Hey, thanks for that. Yeah, you know, actually, we had a good chat yesterday. I talked to one of the guys yesterday who had brought it up, and, you know, he had constructive criticism along with what he was saying. I also told him, I said, you know, look, you can you can learn what to do. You can also learn what not to do. And, you know, he had some points yesterday. He was saying things like, he started with the question. He said, how can I learn from? Okay, well, that's an easy one. I was like, you can still learn from someone else's mistakes, or do you not think you can? Right? You can definitely learn from people's mistakes. Am I going to be perfect? No. Is it harder for me to do this in a public setting and having to talk through and walk through and execute and everything? Yes, it's difficult. And I know it may not seem like it. You guys may think that, you know, I don't want to say dare you to try it, because I don't. I wouldn't wish live streaming on anybody. Joseph James and I just had that chat yesterday, how hard it is to, you know, they say walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. But this is a high thought process mental game. This is it's a challenge. It is intellectually challenging type of situation, and having to try to communicate effectively while executing and things, it's hard. And I'm not trying to sit here and make excuses for things, but he had a good point. He said, you know, look, when you teach us the system, you teach us don't trade against the nerd, but then you trade against the nerd. And I say, first of all, I don't say don't trade against it. Who can quote me? Do I say don't trade against it? Now, there are times when I'll say, in a general sense, if you don't want to trade against it, that's fine. If I'm going to, though, what am I looking for? Target one, right? Scalp against big plays in the direction of the nerd. Hold to opposing signals, right? And if you're going to quote me, then just quote me all the way. You know, don't say you say not to and then you do. I'm like, no, I say if you're going to, if you still have what you believe is a nice, good, confident location for a play, particularly like a masher plus a structure plus an order flow event, and I'm going to go against it, I'm still looking for, I don't expect more. It's my expectations. This sets my expectations. It's such a great tool for setting my expectations. And nothing is 100% perfect. I'm like, well, by the time you wait for everything to line up, I totally understand that. Confluence has a cost to it. Waiting for all the stars to align has a cost to it, because you can be behind on it. So there's nothing wrong with toe in the water, adding to position. At the same time, I'm not trading with a small account. There are things that are different between somebody who's like, well, how am I supposed to learn is to trade on a small account? Okay, there is an entire small account challenge where I went for literally 4.5, almost 5 months against Ross Cameron. Started with a small account, started with $2,500, ran that thing through, starting with talking about how difficult it is on day one with $2,500. I can only trade 5 contracts on the NASDAQ. And I'm sorry, you can't even do it on the NASDAQ. That was the other thing, is that with $2,500, they're $1,000 a contract. So you can't trade 5. You have to get to 5,000 before you can even trade 5 on the NASDAQ. So you had to trade other instruments. And I went through all of that in that small account challenge. So to say that it's not there, it is there. But I'm not going to go over here and pretend to sit there and play a tiny micro account, you know, for everybody here. Like, I'm going to trade, right? I need to trade. We have a big red dot coming in here on the 43. See this? Okay. So like right now, it is strong buy here, but we're tapping into the top here. Like, I may have an opportunity to take this down right now. Am I going to, you know, try to hit a home run, expect it to go all the way down to the bottom right now on an immediate straight shot? No. But that first one, can I grab my target 1, target 2 scenario? Yes. Now, some people yesterday, you know, I heard somebody, well, I wanted to be able to scalp and da-da-da. I'm like, okay, what's your definition of scalp? Because he said, I don't see the precision on the scalp. What are you talking about? You don't see the precision on it. Just because it's too fast for you, it's wild. The NASDAQ is very fast right now. The markets that we're in right now are unprecedented. This is not normal, which is why I'm not on the 2s and 3s here. I'm up here on the 5s. We have adjusted for current market volatility. The volatility is very high. You know what I'm saying? But you can learn from both. There are people who trade bigger accounts. Believe it or not, we have lots of guys in our room with big account sizes, right? Not everybody's playing, you know, micros or, you know, playing on, you know, a single Apex account, right? Type of scenario. So, and those people, I think, do appreciate seeing how would I mitigate in a scenario, in a situation, in a normal market condition, or get myself out of a out of a pickle. Okay, we have a super AO here, and I'm starting to hear sellers start to step in here. I'm going to go ahead and dive in a little bit here. Oh, we're 3 minutes before the US Open. Hold on. Nope, no. Nope, not going to do it. We're right here, right before the Open. 2 minutes now. Losing track of time because I'm just gabbing away and I'm late here this morning. All right. That's ready D1. We're coming up on the Open though. I want to sit on hands there for the first 5 minutes. But my point is this. You can learn what to do, what not to do. If you see that a play went against me because he's like, well, he's trading against the nerd and the local arrow. And those are your two-step filters. It's green here and green there. And Vinny's taking a short. Well, rather than just sitting there thinking like, oh, let me chastise him for how dare you take a trade against that. If I did, and you know what's funny is it reinforces what I've said about the system, is that oftentimes the market is going to move in the direction with the nerd plus the arrow right here. So how is that not a good lesson for you? Like, it's just because I don't benefit from it. Are you saying you can't learn from the loss? You can't learn from the heat that somebody has to take against a play? And if you don't have the account size to take the heat, then don't do it, right? In fact, I tell you, especially on a small account, you have to really, really adhere to those standard operating procedures. You don't have the capacity to break them, right? So I hope that's helpful to you. Let's get going. 45 seconds to the US Open. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, and one day, hopefully you are trading a big account, right? And that's my point. But you're never going to get to a big account if you can't trade the small account. At the same time, you're not going to get good with the small account if you're trading a small account in practice. I've told you before, go use the 10x rule. Type 10x, exclamation mark 10x in the chat. Exclamation mark 10x. Practice big because it's way easier to go down in size, not easy to go up. So practice big and then execute live and small. Make sense? All right, let's get going. Practice where you want to be, not where you are.
Sell side 15 million, Nasdaq 100.
Here we go. Wild Child Open.
27 million, down 30, sell side 40 million, 97, buy side 19.3 million.
on the 43, fib.nq on the 7.
Okay, so that scenario that I talked about this morning, right? That was it's turned out to be a really good play, high time frame, super fast, hard to react to that. But if we had gone in toe in the water there, that's already dropped 154 ticks. All right. Somebody told me yesterday, like, well, I want to be able to scalp, and I'm like, well, define your scalp, and like 100 ticks, and I'm like, oh my word, you know, and I'm like. Okay, I mean, listen, there's different strokes for different folks, and if you think 100 ticks is a scalp, I mean, good for you. Like, how many people think that 100 ticks is a scalp? I genuinely just want to know. Are there other people who think that a scalp is 100 ticks? So people just like to argue, right? They're just trying to make their point, and they're like, I don't know. Once you reach that point, I'm like, now we reached retardation, right? This is why they say don't argue with fools. Like, you just, at some point, you just gotta let them think what they want to think. Like, 100 ticks is a scalp. Oh wow. Okay.
Nvidia shares open 2.3% higher.
Like, well, when I'm waiting for those, I'm like, well, if you want 100 ticks, then you trade off the 9s. Well, I don't see many trades on the 9s. Oh, there's not many 100 tick opportunities, dumbass. I like at some point, you just can't, like, I swear I was getting so gaslit with a conversation yesterday. I'm like, the double speak and the circular language was just nonstop yesterday. I don't know how to, all I can do is just smile and laugh and just sit there with my wife just laughing and like, you see this? Like, the comedy plays itself. Highly entertaining. Okay, so that move's gone way farther than 154 now. And in fact, it did go all the way across to the Shark HMD. 362 ticks off of that high time frame. Just tricky timing of that. But does everybody see how powerful that is? Right? That's awesome. Like, love it.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
2000 level bear. I just noticed we need to mark this up. Y'all see this 2000 level bear? If you see it, type a 1. 2 if you're new. We need to mark this up. Okay, that is a 2000 level bear up here. Right there. It's a big guy. Big space. If I'd gotten here on time this morning earlier, then probably would have done that, or not gabbing away. Look at that, perfect double dot up into it. If I okay, if I had seen that that was there, I would have definitely at least gone a toe in the water quarter position size to see if that drop laid out. In fact, the quick loss I took there this morning already would have been a winner. Here we go. Let's mark up first trade there. Close a red, pre-open. Just timing and me gabbing away here. All right. So mark up that big bear in there. Save workspace. Workspace. Save. All right. So that drawing will be there. Wait a minute. I need a
harmonic NQ on the 5.
Okay, we are coming up to a divergent shark on the high time frame. We're going to see if I got a play here any moment. Gartley is holding. Would like to see a snap. We are currently
2-finger NQ on the 43.
Red on the nerd. Red arrow. We're still in the fiddle zone area, so it's not going to be crisp. It'll be a little sloppy if I get a play here. Here's king timing. Coming into a PRZ. Got a switch dot on the 9s. Here's the sellers. I'm going to jump in right there. I hope that wasn't a fake out. Felt like I FOMO'd that a little bit there.
Finger NQ on the 43. Good dot NQ on the 7. Good dot NQ on the 43.
Okay, I'll pull half in the diamond.
NQ on the 7. Alpha Delta NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 5.
They're still pushing. And I'll close it right there. $3,000 on the day. Almost a $4,000 play there.
NQ on the 9.
So that came from the higher time frame. So we had a switch dot right there, and we had divergence just to the left, and the shark back high time frame play. And again, in the morning, sure, there could be a 100 tick play. That was one right there, right? So for the people who say there's no 100 tick plays, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, it's a 200, 220. Now there's not going to be 17 of those in the morning, right? Like, anyway, common sense is not common.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7.
All right, dots down here. We may see a bounce right here. We have a very bright dot with the divergence right there, so we might see a bounce there. Yeah, so there's a nice little up bounce. See that? Like oh, but that, oh, is that not big enough and it went too fast for me? Oh yeah, I mean, that's your complaint. You're complaining like that's AlgoBox. That has nothing to do. That's not AlgoBox. That is the market. The market right now is very fast, very quick movements. Get this back in place. I accidentally click the chart there. Get that back where it needs to be, right about there.
Divergence up NQ on the 9.
All right.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Trying to help you out.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
I just don't see the plays. Really? Really? That wasn't a great. Dude, it's impossible to deny. If you're being honest. All right, trade number 2. One loser, one winner
Double delta NQ on the 5.
so far here this morning. Nerd red, arrow red. Could have taken that 4.5 on the top of the channel there.
Enigma long on the NQ9.
I'm sure that was just a coincidence. Just sure that was a coincidence. Just, you know.
Alpha delta NQ on the 5.
Okay, Super AO and a level 16.1.
7.
Again, I will say, might see a bounce right here. Why? I got a 16.1 right there. Okay. Could be a 50 tick up move there.
Divergence up NQ on the 43.
And a Super AO here. Neutral, back to red.
YM2.
Listening for audio box.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 43. Delta Omega down NQ.
Okay, and there it goes. See, Enigma hit its target. There's a Super AO. I'll take the short. Go half position.
IMS Georgieva says if oil prices stay high into 2027, there's risk of technical recession.
Okay, bulls. Nope, not able to hold a dot. Great. We'll see if I can get 35 ticks out of it. There's 35 and 50. Close it out. Oh, whoa, whoa. Holy shnikes. That was wild. Pressing the wrong buttons over there. Be careful. Don't press the wrong button. Get your thumb on the right buttons there. Butamus. All right. Huge play there. 74 ticks out of that one. Oh, but you didn't get 100 ticks, Vinny. My scalps are 100 ticks. Your scalps? Dude, the market is the market. It's not yours, okay? And a system cannot force the market to go farther than it's going to go. This is reading the market, right? It's reading the market like a book. Like a book. Every move. The system calls every single move, just about. Look at that turn. Look at that turn. Look at that turn. Look at that turn. Deny it. How do you deny it? Double cross, up to it. PRZ cross, drop to it. Enigma to the upside. 4.5 to the downside. Super AO to the upside. Super AO to the downside. Double shark to the downside. How do you not see it? It's not a big I get 100 ticks. I didn't get 100 ticks.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7.
Well, how many ticks is this one? I told you, play off the 9s. What's that? 203 ticks. But that was hard to hold through. Yes, welcome to the markets. Welcome to the markets, my friend. If the market was easy, everybody would do it. It's not.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down
Can you tell I'm still talking about the situation yesterday? Dude, it was so gaslighting. I kept telling my wife, like, the word gaslighting kept kind of like, this dude's got to be gaslighting me. Like, at some point, you just got to be like, it's so gaslighting, so frustrating to sit there and listen to. This is just high speed, feel like high speed overdone. We'll see, having a little fun here. Well up on it. Looks like a potential triple crown. A little early on the channel. There's a red dot. Could be looking to add to position right there. We're right at the open line there, so it might be starting something here. Let me come back and pump that open line once for me. Red dot on the 9s. So this is a high time frame play here. And I'm looking for here, seeing if it'll. Oh, but this feels like one of those. Bulls are starting to wake up right there, and I'll take half there at the shark, at the open line, and 50 bags. Sure, you might like 100 ticks. I like 35s and 50s. Okay, different strokes for different folks. I just wonder if your P&L can beat mine. Like, that's the irony of the person who was sitting there trying to tell me, like, anyway, I'm just, oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
Enigma long on the RTY2.
Deny it. How do you deny it?
Set 5.
Can you deny it? Can you deny that that was a great play right there? I wasn't precise. Wasn't precise?
Sources trample away tariff.
Define precision. Define precision. Define precision. What's the definition of your precision?
Bold touch high.
Precision to what level? It needs to be total tech.
NQ on the 5.
Oh, those don't exist.
Fib.NQ
You're
on the
trading an area in a zone, and things have to collect. How things work and operate. Contracts have to be collected in an area. People mash the buttons. It's wild, bro. Some people like eating triple cheeseburgers while they're dieting too. That is a diet, right?
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Diet is what you eat. I'm going on a diet. It's always weird to me. I'm like, what does your diet consist of? I'm going on a diet. Oh, so you're gonna eat stuff.
Fib.NQ
Yeah.
43.
Okay.
Harmonic NQ on the 7.
Words mean things.
Fib.NQ on the 43. Harmonic NQ on the 7.
Compare the P&Ls. Yeah. The thing is like, look, some people are seeking the truth, right? Some people are seeking the right answer for stuff, and then others are just trying to make an excuse and whatever. And by the way, I'm talking about two different conversations yesterday. I had talked to multiple people yesterday.
43.
Ironically, the person who started the kind of the biggest heat from yesterday, we had a good conversation. That was Troy from yesterday. Y'all remember him in the live stream. His actually was very productive. I would say very productive conversation, and both sides. I also understood. I heard what he was saying, and I told him. I said, "You're right. You're right. Like I traded against the MACV Ultimate, and I said, let's make sure you understand everything. Do you understand that I'm a bear side only player? I have chosen to reduce my decision fatigue in a very simple way. I want to take that. Yeah, okay, that was so beautiful. We had a 17.6. They cracked right underneath it. They came back and hit an HMD right there, Harmonidot. That Harmonidot. You want precision? That's a precision entry right there. You don't get any more precise than that. Do you want to you want to wait out for the perfect ones right there? Okay, make them HMDs. Enter in on dots, right? We have told people before, if you want a precision entry, then make dot plays. Okay. Now remember, the dot needs to be with other things. Trade nothing alone. Don't trade a dot by itself. But when it is inside of a continuation, wait for this play to start and then take the play continuation. Precision is on the dot. Right. But yeah, the first one, very productive, talking about that you can learn from both. And you're right. If you're in a small account, you should not ever probably play against the nerd and the arrow. And yes, you will have to wait and sit around a while. A bigger account allows you to play more. It's like playing, being the biggest chip leader on the board, playing poker or something else. You have more options. You can play bigger size. You can play more different sizes. You can be more adaptable and creative with your bet placements and sizings. When you don't. You have to be more choosy about your position plays. But these are just, I feel like that's kind of just logical. But I can say one thing. It's like also, can you play? Well, a ball is a ball, right? No, not really. Like, okay, playing baseball. Picture it. You throw the ball. Okay, now play baseball with a bowling ball. Can you do that? Can you play baseball with a bowling ball? I'm gonna go with no. Okay, unless you guys, somebody's gonna get real creative and prove me wrong here on this, but can you play baseball with a bowling ball? No. Okay. Can you play bowling with a baseball? I mean, throw a baseball down the lane and try to knock over 10 pins.
Of crude oil in the country.
Okay. Different size. So I'm running with a bowling ball, and I'm not going to play the same way you're playing with the baseball. Make sense?
According to a poll, the Bank of
Again, I
England
hate the people that just talk about analogies all the time. Like, I'm all about like what's on the chart.
6 economists, 7 saw at
We
least
got
one cut, and 22 saw at least
great
one
plays on the
increase.
charts. But yeah, first one unproductive. But then I've talked to somebody with a lot of experience, and just to continue to hear that, well, I just can't work it in with my style of trading. What are you talking about?
2 session low, 0.2%.
You don't have a style. Like, no offense to, I mean, hopefully he doesn't listen to this live stream either. But like, you don't have a style. Like, I hate to pull that, but you're broke for a reason, bro. Like,
Fib.NQ on the 7. Fib.NQ on the 7. Full touch low.
you don't have a style. That can happen too.
Fib.NQ on the 7.
Yeah, big play. So high time frame. What did we have? Where was the high time frame play? Right there. All right, triple dots inside the golden ropes for the massive dropout. Mind you, this is a high time frame. Yes, and the high time frame came into play today. Each day hands you a map that is either something easy for you to play or something that's not easy for you to play. Did I take a third trade in there somewhere? I think I did. All right, third trade. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm up. Bots are still playing. They're in negative territory right now, so we'll let them keep going here. What's the time? 9:49. We do not have to worry about 10 a.m. news. There is no 10 a.m. news event. We're all the way down here at the bottom of the channel, and Ready D there. Touch the channel. Not surprised seeing a bounce there off of that big time frame. And like, look, when the markets are slow and pacey, you're like, oh, you know, why do I need all those charts? Yeah, you don't need them all the time. It's like, but don't come to me in your car and say, I don't need a rear view mirror because, oh, I'm driving down the road just fine right now. I don't need a rear view mirror. You need a rear view mirror when you need a rear view mirror, right? Okay, I got a Super AO here. I'll go ahead and give that one a shot here. And we're going against the MACV. They're spooling. They're buying up like crazy. Seuss. See if the dot holds. Nope, dot broke. So I can hold for my 35. And there's my play. Boom. I'm up 10K on the day. Super AO. But markets only go up, Vinny. But markets only go up. Oh, but markets only go up, Vinny. But markets only go up, Vinny. You've been playing for 2 days in a career time path of somebody who's played for 20 years, and you're over there like, but my experience is market only go up. Yeah, I could tell you started last year. Good for you. Well, come teach the class, bro. Come teach the class. Come teach the class. Absolutely. I'm sure you know better. Now that one might have been 100 ticks right there. Yep, that's 207 ticks on that one. And again, the market is not always going to do this. The market, as I said, the volatility is very high right now. Yes, there are big play opportunities. And if you're hitting 100 tick trades right now, good for you. Like 100 ticks every single trade. I'd like to see that. You know, but why does your P&L prove to me otherwise? Okay. I mean, the same people that are trying to tell me advice are trading with micros. Don't seem too confident in your play strategy there if you're on micros, and you're probably holding out for hundreds of ticks because your plays don't. That's a 7.3. Grab that. Because they're not worth anything. Like, you're holding out for your P&L. Another play, folks. Another play. Super AO, wham! Oh, probably 300 ticks on that one, I bet. Let's see. 262? Okay, well, I didn't grab 200 ticks out of it, but there's a 95 tick opportunity, and I grabbed about 45 or 50 ticks out of that, and I'm up 14K out of day. What are you up? Mr. Microman. Mr. Micros. Where are you at?
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
And no, I don't think that those were necessarily hard plays here this morning. I don't think those are hard plays. Some of them were quick, sure, but it's a video game. And if you're like, just practice it. Look, here's the deal. Grab today's data. Today's a good one. Just go open up your market replay and just hit historical. You don't even have to go download any data. Go to historical, press play, practice these. See a super AO, take the play. See an Enigma, take the play. See a cross opportunity when it's in the direction of the nerd. Take the play.
Fib.NQ on the 7. Fib.NQ on the 7.
Simple.
Fib.NQ
In my opinion.
Fib.NQ on the 43.
I'm hearing spooling nonstop. So I'm holding. We got a crab up top here. Love to see a spike up into it.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
And I'll slap it down again.
Fib.NQ on the 43.
Spike up in there. Spike up there.
YM2.
Spike it.
The Nasdaq 100 turns
Divergence down
positive.
NQ on the 43.
Wait for it.
Fib.NQ on the 7. Fib.NQ on the 43 on the 7.
Thank you.
NQ on the 9 down NQ
And there's a 12.4. All right, I'll start my slap there. Half position.
on the RTY2.
Currently in neutral. Don't have red anymore here. So just go in half. Just in case. Okay, we cracked the dot. So bulls do not have full control there.
NQ on the 7.
I'll wait for the next red to add to my position. There's king timing. And I'm looking for 35 and 50 ticks. Red dot, add to position. So we get the drop. No, bull's still spooling.
Fib.NQ on the 43.
Oh, okay, big bull just stepped in.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
18.
On the 9.
I'll pull half at POE. Big 9.5 coming in there.
Divergence down NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 43.
Triple crown.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
Zeus.
Alpha long on the NQ 7. Enigma long on the NQ 7.
Bull's starting to grab control here.
Double delta
HMD.
2-finger NQ on the harmonic NQ on the
Pull half on my POE.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5.
And I'll close it right there. Dangerous spot. Played it out. Now again, that type of play might not be for you. Okay, you might have to wait on the 9s. You might have to wait for that super AO right there. You might have to wait for that super dot right there. You might have to wait for that. You need to wait for that? Wait for that. Perfectly fine. Like you don't have to play it like me. You can, play a small account. You can play it how you want. If you can't learn from what I just did right there, okay. Keep complaining. You might change the way that I trade. Fat chance. I've been doing it 20 years, bruh. At the same time, dude, our tools have improved over time. Our tools get better and better every time we put out a release. It's what are we at? 11. We're in version 11.
Harmonic NQ on the RTY2.
11.1.5.8. It's a lot of versions in between. Just saying.
Divergence down NQ.
Noob Cybot up $16,000. All right. I mean, let's just compare. Okay, your room, my room. Okay, here we go. Our guys, 16,000 on the day. Did he pay both sides? He did. So again, you don't have to be a bear only player like I am. Okay. He still made more on his bear side. That's great. Okay. And again, it's not always saying that, but when the market goes into normal territories, like it kind of, I want to say this is normal. This is still like super fast, big moves. Okay. So we're taking advantage, but these are traders in our room. Okay. Those aren't my stats. I'll pull up my stats here in a moment. But Noob Sabat played both directions. Brian getting a good layout there. Again, I know it's still early. I don't think everybody's putting in their numbers, and the markets are still moving right now, so I'm kind of calling chickens before they hatch. Here's Eric L. He's a all automation specialist. He wants to go full auto all the time, so he's got a different style of thinking through what he's doing there. We'll come back and we'll look at more results here toward the end. We're not even at coffee time, so I have 2 minutes till coffee time here. Wait for it. Okay, high time frame. Okay, we had an enigma right there. Now that enigma on this one, I've got it. Like I would say I won't say a safe target, but I'll just use that term. Okay, but understand nothing is safe. But like I think that a nice safe target for an enigma here, I want to grab that. This is kind of like T1 scenario. Probably going to move 50 ticks off of an enigma like this. Goes up there, taps it 3 times. You know, can it be 100 ticks? It can. We've seen many of them on this time frame do, you know, 150, 200, 400 tick plays off of an enigma sometimes, and sometimes it just moves a little 50. And again, sometimes, oh no, heaven forbid, sometimes it doesn't make any money at all. Sometimes it, again, no system is perfect. That is the difficulty about trading. If every play was a guarantee, again, everybody would be doing it. But it's not that easy. If you've been around a while, you know that. So anyhow, a lot of talking, hopefully a lot of lessons learned here today. Hopefully you are seeing it. Look at this beautiful PRZ, power PRZ cross. Again, I'm not a long player, but if I get one of those on the other side, short side, I'm a short side player only. I only have, like, my brain only has to focus on, I've cut off half of my decision points. And again, some of that is mainly because I'm out here live streaming. With the live stream, I realize it takes up some of my cognitive ability to execute and trade well. So I'm like, you know what if I only focus on half? And you know what? I'm doing quite well just on one side of the tape. No problem. And there are many players in the big picture space. If you think that the big money is playing both sides all the time, that's not true. If you have conversations with people, most of them won't have conversations with you, no offense, but if you are blessed to have sat down with somebody who is on a trade desk, real trade desks, not these ones that are like, oh, we built ourselves a virtual trade desk for retail traders. I'm talking about real trade desks. They'll tell you, you ask them, are you buy side or sell side? Like, yeah, I'm on the sell side. Yeah, I'm on the buy side. I'm a buyer, I'm a seller. Like, they specifically have a role and they choose a side. So again, at professional levels, and if you don't want to be professional level, that's fine. You don't have to be, right? Do your thing, but you know, just be mindful. You know, you're gonna come and like teach me something. Like, have a P&L, please. Okay, have a P&L. Show me your P&L first. So my screenshot, would you call that a double dot or a quad dot? Oh, let's see.
Received investment offers at over $900 billion in value.
Yeah, no, I see that. Yeah, probably you might call that a quad dot. But again, it really doesn't. It's just more confluence, right? More confluence. Double dots the play. I'm not going to go, wow, what do you do on a quad dot? I've seen quad dots and triple dots break. In fact, even more so. In fact, when they are kind of clustered together like that, I don't know, they're
quite a policy
tricky.
response.
But you got them because they're multiple time frame. I would say it's more because you got multiple time frame on that than. And again, the market just happened to be one of these days where I think this all started because we had a big bear in there. We had a big bear up in there, 2,000 level bear that we mentioned there this morning. This is back into the big bear from yesterday. This was drawn in yesterday. This one was drawn in this morning.
Could trigger volatility as new actors unwin positions, potentially leading to tighter domestic finance.
You know what's great with our system is it doesn't matter. Like, I can just play the video game. I can just choose ones to play off of. And again, not every single one of them is going to be a winner.
But Bank of England's balance is tighter policy stance. Could
My very first play there this morning
new actors
wasn't a winner,
unwind
although it
positions
turned out to
and
be a winner if
potentially leading
I
to
held it a little bit
tighter
longer.
domestic
But
financial conditions than intended.
you don't have to be perfect to be profitable.
Cannot offset cost push shocks from energy prices.
Good morning, Shadow. Good to see you.
Fib.NQ on the 7th.
Too funny, sound like string and green acres. Yeah, it got a cluster dot. Yeah, be careful of those cluster dots. They do some crazy stuff. Let's see. As per current release, let's see. Algo box, which is performing the best yet. Yeah, it feels really good. What do you feel are the best entries currently? System offers like Enigma, H&D, Super AO. Your fave. I'm a huge fan of Super AO and Enigmas. Super AO and Enigma. I mean, I'm a huge fan. But every time I get a shark back, I'm gonna pretty much take a shark back every single time too. I just feel like they're not as sexy.
Investor base for gilts.
But if you had to, if you had to put a gun to my head and say, what's your absolute favorites?
Activity increasingly stark.
Super AO. I think it's just so clear. And who doesn't love clarity, right? I just love clarity. Super AO, Super Moon, Moonshots, because an Enigma Plus is even better. But I mean, look at these. Like, who doesn't love the Enigma, right? Enigma, target field. Enigma, target field. Like, just nice little pinpoint locations on your chart for opportunities. Love it, right? But this one up here, this is Super AO. And there's 1, 2, 3 right there. So what's that? Pop quiz. There's 3 of them. It's the hint. What's that over there? What made this call for this giant 244 tick drop? What's that called? Type it in the chat. Super AO with the shark back is an automatic for you. Yeah, 100%. The TZ, that's right. TZ, Titanic Zone. Yep, Titanic Zone, right? Titanic Zone. That one happened to go fast. I talk about the Titanic. Oftentimes those are slow moves. You got to be careful on the ones that are slow. But you took a long time for the Titanic to sink. But it's like, boom, that ship got hit 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Dude, that ship's got 3 holes in it. Okay, she gonna sink. And for those, I'm looking for 100 tick plays. So if you want a 100 tick play, you know, Mr. 100 tick man, okay, go Titanic Zone. Get 100 ticks out of a Titanic Zone. You have to wait on them. How many Titanic Zones have we seen this morning? I've only seen 1. Okay. So you're gonna sit around the whole morning, talk. I know people who can do that. Who just can talk about literally nothing for hours at a time. So that is a talent. The talent. Just wish they would use it in the proper form. What's this called? What is that right there? That literally called something. What do we got right there? DDSR. Double delta shift reversal at the bottom of a channel. The call move. 166 ticks. Can't find any trades on the earth. Bro, this is a weird market. Like, yes, when the market, look, when Trump calls everyone online to everybody buy Dell, you know, and Intel goes up 12% on a Friday. How often does that ever happen? Never. Okay, never. Insider trading stuff. I mean, it may as well be an insider. Outsider trading. What about outsider trading? People who know that they can influence it, but like, hey, you know, scratch my back over here. Because you know, it's funny why he told everybody to buy Dell. Who knows? How many people know why did Trump tell everybody to buy Dell on that Friday? Anybody know?
Fib.NQ on the 43. Harmonic NQ on the 7. Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Big donation to his Baal room. Okay. So,
Fib.NQ on the 7.
You know, I want to double the size of the Baal room. I'm gonna recreate Solomon's temple, and I'm the man. And Dell just wrote me a big fat check, so you guys go buy Dell. It's a great company. Boom, stock up. So it's like, I'll give you X number of dollars, and in return, I give you X number of dollars, because that person's already holding their thing. Like, he's like, oh, I didn't do insider trading. I just told him to go buy Dell. Just use my influence to move the market. We live in clown world now. But hey, you know what? I'm glad to be here. I thank the Lord daily for breath, for life. It's a good time. It's fun.
DCDMNQ on the 5.
Have fun with it. Have fun. Try not to take yourself too seriously. We're just having a little fun here. I'm not taking myself seriously. We're just having some serious good fun. Have some fun. It'll be all right.
Fib.NQ on the 7. Bull touch low.
Let's see. They wrote checks for the kitty accounts. Oh, is that what it was? Found it out. Press rhythm. I guess one of those ALGO.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 43. Alpha Omega.
Yeah, it's a great time to be alive. 100%.
Harmonic NQ on the 7.
Oh, prior close, and we had. That's 1,000 level. Let's mark this guy up here. The 1,000 level bull in there.
NQ on the 9. Double delta NQ on the 5. Harmonic
So, defense leg strategy. Big dog strategy as well. So where does he want to go? Let's go 250 ticks. So that puts him here. About that wide. Okay. So we'll see when that will be important. So now whether he goes up there or not, if they end up pushing them down, what do we think? Well, we will think that they will return to this. So this gives us multiple things when I draw these in. It gives me a place for us to return to if we pull a down move, that we will likely, they'll let him out, letting the bull out. Or if he's going to come back through here and take his money and we get plays, I can look for runner potentials all the way to where he wants to go up here. Multiple ways to win on that. But it's mainly a read of the market. Which is all about what ALGOBox is all about. Reading the markets in a way that I believe is superior to all other methods of reading the markets. Being able to, I mean, almost read every pivot and turn. And sometimes hear it, like right now. That's a headshot short there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that, and target's filled. Oh no, up over 20k on the day. I took a headshot, and oh no, I didn't get 100 ticks on it. Oh no, but Vinny, you didn't get 100 ticks. Oh, but Vinny, you didn't get 100 ticks. Oh, yeah, I got about, I don't know, I saw about 48 when I pressed the button. I'm looking for 35 and 50. So what? And no, I'm not trying to grab the whole move. I need the whole move potential, and I need to grab a slice. Okay, we're still a Sea-Doo on the water. Okay, stop trying to act like you're driving a Titanic. You're like, I want to drive a Titanic. I'm like, bro, you have a tiny account. If you have an account at all, something that you know, fall from. Anyway, I'm so tired of the micro boys talking at me, man. Learn to drive your Sea-Doo well. But stop trying to pretend like it's the Titanic. You have to drive those two boats differently. You have to play baseball and bowling differently. Do you have a bowling ball or do you got a marble? And some of these guys are ballless wonders. Literally peas in their sack. Micro gonadism.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
All right. I'm sure that's just a coincidence that that turned right there. I'm sure it's a coincidence. Just went up 229 ticks after a big 6.4. It's a coincidence, I'm sure.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
All right, 10-10 coffee time. I hope we got 100 likes. Oh, come on. 69 likes. Come on, let's turn it around. Let's get to 100 likes. If you haven't smashed the like button right now, take a moment. Take a pause. Let's smash that like button. Do it. 19.4. Come on. You like that play. If you like that play, smash the like button. You got to love that play. 19.4. Guess where I think we're going? We're probably going to go to its target up there. We're on strong buy. Easy filter.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
Total coincidence. Look at John Bergeron. What's up, buddy? Man, Hollywood Squares. That brings back some memories, man. That's some old school. Me and my grandma used to watch that together all the time. She loved Hollywood Squares, man. We'd be watching Hollywood Squares. Let's see here. If they're gonna make it up in there, they're trying. A big red dot over here. Is that gonna get in the way? Yep.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5.
Don't discount those bulls in this bull market. Although, let's take a look at the tide and the wave. The tide, remember this morning, the tide was green this morning. Remember that? It's red now. So let's make an adjustment.
NQ on the 7.
Bring over our tide wave visualizer. The tide is now red, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is daddy's time. This is Daddy Bear's time.
Investors could respond by reducing their gilt holdings. And man says resulting volatility in yields could be reflected in a persistent risk premium on gilts.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7. Delta shift NQ on the 7.
I'm going to extend our mega sale to Friday night. That technically expired last night. I'm going to extend it to Friday night. We made some changes yesterday. We've got an email campaign working. Or some, you guys will be seeing some updates in the newsletter area around that, where we'll be sending you guys some. Some of our old videos kind of get lost in the fray. Some of our good trainings, you know, need to be brushed up. So we're gonna have, you guys will see some of that if you're on the newsletter. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter, do so. Hit the website and do that. Friday's the 15th.
NQ on the 5. Enigma long NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 7. Enigma long NQ on the 7.
All right, so let's refresh that. I'm going to press F5. Oh, did I not publish?
Fib.NQ on the 43.
Try that one more time. There we go. All right, mega sale has been extended 2 days. Friday night. or the lease to own option there on the website. All right, put that 89 back. Both are red. So that means runner plays. And again, it is not just a filter for the people who, again, we had this conversation yesterday. It was a productive conversation. And, you know, my main thing was for you to know that while I'm using this as my guide, I'm just wanting to know on the nerd, is my play more risky or less risky? Number one. Number two, what's my target? What is my target? What are my expectations for the target right now? Should I be expecting a runner? Sometimes no. Okay, sometimes it's just target one, target two. Target one, target two, hold to an opposing signal. That ability to hold to an opposing signal is not for every trade. So please also write that down. We are not holding to the opposing signal on every trade. On some trades we are. Which ones? The ones that are with the nerd, with the arrow, we can hold to the opposing signal. Very simple. That's the way that I approach things. You are welcome to do it however you want. If you just want to do a full filter and be like, I'm not going to take the trade at all unless I have an opportunity to hold a runner, you can absolutely do that too, right? And I have said that, especially on a small account. You may want to play it that way. If you don't have the capacity to build a position or add to a position, then don't. I don't know. Every single one has been winner after this here. So first loser off the morning, and then just winners all here through the session here.
Fib.NQ on the 7. Alpha.LK on the 5. Enigma short on the NQ4.
Santanego said, how many calls do you take in a day after you trade for the day? It really kind of depends. You know, listen, do yourself a favor. Like, there's a 9 to 5 mindset, right? And I understand when you're in a 9 to 5, right? You have set schedule. Your set schedule is you got to go to work that day. You have to be there no matter what, 9 to 5. You work for someone else.
We have the weekly.
You're there 9 to 5, right? And you have to plan your ever waking moment. You got to plan what time you brush your hair, what time you brush your teeth, what time your alarm goes off. You got to, what time you shave your face, what time you get in your car and drive to work, how much time you have to spend with your children in the morning. You have all of these things, right? And you're like, how many X's do I do in X period of time? You're taking every slotted time slot in your day and you are shoving something in it. It's called BUSY, busy. Being under Satan's yoke, and you are sitting there going, every single moment of your day has to be planned out down to the T, every single moment, every single time. Then there comes ownership, okay? I don't have a set schedule, okay? I will, in certain times, in certain seasons, in certain days, just depends. It depends on what's going on in my life schedule, depending on what's going on with our room, depending on kind of also how I feel sometimes. Sometimes, you know, come hell or high water, some people have to get to work. I don't. If I don't feel well, I don't have to do anything, right? I feel like that's kind of freedom. I would love to give you guys financial freedom. Get a tool set that allows you to do what we do here. And if it's not mine, I hope you find one. If you think that there's something better out there, please name it in the comments. The thing I keep hearing about is Gex. Vinny, can you put in Gex? Well, guess what? Gex is coming. Here we go. Super AO, they touched. We are neutral. Are they going to push all the way in there? I just don't like that open line is also right up there too. Trying to grab a quick bag here. If it's slow, it's going to go. I don't like that they're slow motioning it here. And I'll grab a 39 tick bag, no problem. No problem. 39 ticks is good. 35 to 40, the way they were floating it right there. Again, I'm not trying to overstay my welcome. Hold to the opposing signal. We're in neutral right now. I don't have red with me. So I'm going to pull it quick, right? Super AO, exactly where I thought we were going to go. Did I not say that's probably where we're going? I'm sure it's coincidence. I'm sure it's coincidence. I am 100% sure. Couldn't possibly be the tool and what we're doing and reading the charts and what they're going to do. Couldn't possibly be that. Chance in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Great to see you. Love it. Shaving my face. You've been skipping shaving your face every morning, Jesta? Well, dadgummit. Okay, but to ask me how many calls I take in a day, I mean, I try to do as much as I can. I try to, you know, accommodate people. Sometimes people want more calls, some people less. Oftentimes on a Friday, I will say that Friday, when I'm early in, early out, not like last Friday. Last Friday was insane, right? And again, some days are rough. Ooh. Ooh. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, look for a triple crown.
Positive.
Delta shift NQ on the 5.
Delta shift. Right in front of the open line. 12:23. King timing. Parabolic, right? Parabolic move. Wait for a triple crown. There's tip 1. Here comes tip 2. There's 2. Can I get a third? Got a delta shift. Red dot. Okay, I'll grab it. All right, I'll go. I'll start in on a position right there. Let's see. Add to. Always on top here. Right in front of the open line. Do not like that it's right in front of the open. They could just buy that open line. They have done that too many times. We've seen that. Okay, they're cracking through that dot. Buying all over the tape. Popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. Popcorn, popcorn. Seuss.
NQ on the 7.
Bulls coming in saying, hey, we're here. Yeah, I smell you. I smell your BS. I know there's bulls here. I can smell it.
Reminder in 5 minutes time, expecting weekly EIA crude oil inventories. Forecast a draw of 2.45 million. Prior a draw.
I told myself to take it right there. I did. Mentally, I was like, I should take it right there. And it just couldn't even respond. It was too fast.
4 million.
Big spike up into a 9.5.
729 million. Prior a draw.
I'm sure if it comes down here, it's completely coincidence. I'm sure.
Prior a draw.
I'm sure it's completely coincidence if we finally make a turn here. Zeus. Bottom of the channel.
Bull touch hot.
Bull touch, more like bull beep. Zeus. Getting greedy now. Zeus. Getting a little cocky. Strong buy. There's a Gartley. Please crack that dot. Crack the dot. Nope. Okay. Bulls are holding their control. Let's see if the Gartley has anything to say about it. Or do Bulls have full control again? Gartley held, and they cracked the shark. Ooh, an Enigma. Please let me hear sellers, and I want to target the back of it. Thank you very much. Target the back of the Enigma.
Harmonic NQ on the
All right, I'll pull it. Nah, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna keep my 20K. Folks, that's all she wrote. I'm keeping my 20K on the day. Bots are still open. They're still in negative territory right now. I'll watch them out. We didn't get to 100 likes. Come on, smash the like button on your way out. There, we're having a good time. I'm sure it's complete coincidence that we turned right there. I'm sure it's complete coincidence. For those of you guys who like Gex, we're working on getting that inside of ALGO Box. I'll catch you guys in the next one.